Hey boys and girls, guys and dolls. Why is this chair so squeaky? Hey guys and dolls, and welcome into another video. You know what time it is. It's time for ALPP, baby. Where are all my ALPP shareholders at? If you love ALPP, go down below, hit like on this video, and then type ALPP in the comments because I want to know who you are. Do you know, I think this stock is so funny. I've been talking to a lot of people recently about this stock, and there is something it does have in common with Marmite. People seem to either love this stock or they absolutely hate this stock, and it really does make me laugh. Now, we do have some news that has come out on ALPP, so I'm going to dive into the computer. You may have seen it, you may have not seen it. We're going to go onto the website and see if there's any updates on any articles, and then we're going to go through the charts, and I'm going to be talking to you about some news that, again, has just come out. So don't forget to like this video, and if you are new, then welcome. My name is Jason. I make videos on the stock market every day, and if you are an ALPP shareholder, then do be sure to smash that subscribe button below so that you can stay up to date on ALPP, because I do cover it on this channel every single week. I go through any news and updates, and I'm the only kid on YouTube that will go through this stock for you guys. Let's go! So guys, we can see on the Twitter page that we do have some news that has come out, and Kent Wilson has actually tweeted, and if we do actually go onto the website, we can see that he has actually posted this on the main news of ALPP. Now, what does this letter say? It is a letter to the shareholders and employees, and it says, while we understand your desire to know more about our Nasdaq uplisting status, we have no additional information to provide you. As discussed before, we are currently in review status and await the Nasdaq to finish their review process. As a side note, management has had dialogue with our investment bank about this process, and they have confirmed guys, that their other Nasdaq applicants have experienced similar timeframes. Thank you all for your support. We will let you know as soon as we are approved to list on the exchange. Thank you, Kent Wilson, the CEO of Alpine. So that is a little bit of news, guys, that has come out. That was actually tweeted just yesterday, and again, we can actually see that that is coming from Kent Wilson himself, the CEO. Now, if I go on to the charts really quickly, you guys can actually see that we did actually have a slight rebound today, and we are up 17% as the day closed. That is what I like to see. I love to see a strong rebound, and again, you can see that I did actually draw a very strong line of support on here, and I have said that once we do actually get down to that $3 level, I did say that we would probably see a very sharp V-shaped recovery, and again, I had said that in my last video, guys, and I was correct. So what's happened from a technical standpoint, guys, is we've actually come down below the 30 on the RSI. We have hit that layer of support. We did break down, and then we had a big giant pin bar that you can see there, the big red pin bar, and we have actually flown back up 17% on the day. So guys, that is some good news, because it does mean, again, that we do have now some more volumes actually coming into ALPP, and we have a lot of buyers coming into the market at these prices, and they are saying that we do not like the price of ALP to be below $3, and again, they are then starting to push that share price up, which does go to tell me that long term there are still a lot of bullish investors out there that do believe in this stock for the long term, and they do see this as an undervalued stock once it gets to $3. So that does actually indicate to me, guys, that we now do have a strong, clear correlation of support. So it is about where we now find a top, a new resistance level. Where are we going to close over the next week? Are we going to in fact start to trade back up to $4 or $5, or are we actually going to remain within this $3 to $4 range? That is the ultimate question that I want to know for myself and for you guys over the next week. So I will be looking for any technical indicators that will tell me where that next layer of resistance is, and once we do break above that resistance, guys, that new layer of resistance will actually then become the support line, and we can then expect to extend further out. And it is worth noting, guys, that we are in a slight market correction with a lot of growth stocks, but that doesn't mean to say that in the long term they are not going to be good players. I did just do a full video on the markets, exactly what's going on, and I would really highly recommend, if you haven't checked out that video, I will link it above. It is so worth a watch. It has completely inspired me. Kathy Wood was live on air earlier on the Kevin O'Larry show, and she did say some incredible things about interest rates, about inflation, and how we are actually going to go moving forward in the stock market, and what she does see happening over this coming year. So it was very exciting news, guys, for me. I do feel very inspired at the minute, and I do believe that all of these opportunities that we are seeing in the market are really, in fact, opportunities to buy the dip for the long term. I don't think that Ken is actually going to announce the Nasdaq listing anytime soon, just because the market is so fractured right now. Imagine if you were a CEO of a company, would you really be wanting to put out good news while the markets were selling off? I wouldn't. If I was a CEO, I would wait for the markets to be a little bit more sentimental towards the bullish momentum, and then I would like to release my article so again I can get that nice share price and we can start to retest those highs of $6 to $9, because that is what I would be waiting for. And again, it's not the fact that he's waiting, like he said in the letter, they are just in fact waiting for the banks, for the Nasdaq to actually start to re-communicate with them, to tell them that everything has gone through and been approved. He has therefore been very reassuring to all of the shareholders of ALPP, and I did actually join a new group on Facebook which is called the ALPP Facebook group. Now I haven't spent much time on there. I did actually find it last night. I hadn't been aware of it until now, but it was quite interesting. So if you are an ALPP fan, then perhaps it is worth having a little joint venture onto Facebook if you are on there, and then joining in that group, because there are a lot of people, there's quite a few thousand people in the community that are holding this for the long term. There are a lot of believers in this stock. Now guys, do I think we are going to see $9 as soon as we do have a Nasdaq listing? I'm not too sure if I can say that is actually going to be the case. Sometimes a lot of momentum is priced in before. Obviously, we do actually have, you know, a Nasdaq uplisting, for example, which is kind of what we saw. We saw a lot of hype, but did I expect us to sell off over 50% in the positions over the next course of a few weeks? I really didn't, and I didn't think that it would take this long for the Nasdaq listing, but such is life, guys. It is hard times right now for a lot of people, and do remember that we are embracing a pandemic, so nothing is in a normal situation. So again, it does just go to show that sometimes things may take longer than they would normally, because there are a lot of businesses right now that are still suffering. A lot of people are off work, things are closed. Even Europe this month had announced that they may even go into a third lockdown. So again, it is worth noting that there are a lot of factors that do actually play into what we probably don't know that is going on behind the scenes, that are out of our control, that are also out of Ken Wilson's control. So that is just an update there for you. I will be updating this again as soon as I have any more news or information coming next week. I do think that we are going to see some more consolidation, but with the bullish momentum that we have had today, if the markets do start to rebound over the next week, and again, I did say in one of my videos on Monday that I do expect the market to be green on Friday, and I did say all the way through till Thursday it was going to be a very volatile week. So I do expect us tomorrow to actually test above this 50 SMA line, and again then we can start to see those new highs again of about $5. So that is my price target in the short term over the next week or two, and I am just going to remain optimistic that we are going to have some more information coming out hopefully over the next few weeks. And if we don't, I'm sure that Ken will be there to tell us, fill us in on what is happening, because he is very active as a CEO, guys, and he is on air all the time, talking, doing interviews. I've seen so many interviews with him. He is so active as a CEO compared to a lot of companies I am still invested in, and this is what I like about ALPP moving forward. Again, they are just a small position in my portfolio because they are a penny stock, so I don't like to hold more than 2% of any of my allocated penny stocks to be more than 2% basically. So that is what's happening with ALPP. I am very convinced that this is going to be a long-term wealth builder, so I'm not too worried about the short-term noise right now. So that is what I'm doing. I hope that you found some reassurance in this video. Don't forget, if you are new, to hit that big red subscribe button below and hit that like button and join this family of investors so we can make money together. My name is Jason. Have an excellent weekend ahead, and also a great day tomorrow because it's going to be Friday. Stay safe, stay green, and stay positive, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Ciao! I can't talk to that.